Why don't you tell 'em about the loneliness? 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 The flicker of the lights in an empty home, the bickering at night, and you end up cold. I wanna let the right brain retain control. The rhymes inspire most when it's 5 minutes old. There's a feeling that I get when it's sad and it's gray. Reminds me of times way back in the day. They wouldn't call me back and they didn't want to play. My stepmother says this never goes away, so I'm sending you a message with text that doesn't really say it's an SOS. Yes, so I guess that I press those numbers to summer for a presto, to grow less number, to look for words. I spring into summer and wonder if you would lay around like lumber and support me like a funder, paying attention to my pain and tension. We all have forces pulling us under, but somewhere beneath the world torn asunder, we smell the storm before the thunder and bring angels down to earth like sunder. Why don't you tell 'em about the loneliness?